Oh, happy early morning to y'all, T Subs and T Squad. Happy check day to you, baby. First and foremost, I want to shout out the two people that woke me up to a cash app this morning, girl. I totally appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all bought my lunch for work today or whatever. I totally appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for loving the videos, even though Escape getting on my nerves. I totally appreciate y'all for rocking with the videos and all that good stuff. It was greatly appreciated. Y'all got my numbers way back up with that girl. So thank y'all for that. And shout out to the two people. I totally appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for the continued support and the love that y'all show me and all that. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you guys so much for that. Anywho, grown and gospel child. Um, dear Lord God, this is season one, episode four, Secret of a Church Girl. Secret Life of Church Girls. So Tasha tells Nikki about the night with Miss T.S. Varon Everlasting, and I don't give a damn what none of y'all say about that. And she says that he didn't want to go to the bedroom with her. He put she put on that big uh production with the Moulin Rouge and all of that and was ready to get her rocks off. And Miss Girl said, "Not tonight, honey." And he got the hell up out of Dodge. Girl demiked and left. But according to her, he called her later on that evening or whatever, and she went down to the hotel room. And I guess he was able to tie her ass up like a Thanksgiving Day turkey, and knock her ankles loose. Now, what I find real funny and odd and fishy and interesting is that Miss Girl put on all of that airs about how she wanted to get demiked because she didn't come there for all of that foolala on camera, but then don't mind turn around and tying you up like a like a Christmas Day turkey and knocking your damn ankles loose in private. I don't understand. Like, and Tasha, help me understand, sis, because I'm trying. And then, and I know I'm skipping. You went through all of that and still went to go and see a divorce attorney, and now you running around here, done took your ring off and all of the rest of the stuff. See, let me tell y'all something. I don't listen. Let me listen. I've been gay since I was 6 years old. Do you understand me? And no, I was never touched a day in my life. I was on the elementary school playground knowing I liked peen and I just preferred women and girls as friends. So this is coming from a person that's been doing this shit all his life. And I was born in 88. This ain't no 90 shit. Tasha, listen, okay? Stop laying down with that woman, okay? Stop laying down with that woman, please. Please stop laying down with that woman and stop being that woman big. Okay? Because listen to me, Tasha. Oh, the gag is that's probably why Elijah really wanted to tell you about, about Veron, but he didn't want to bust you out in front of company like that. I'm gonna move on because I like Tasha. I like Tasha. I think Tasha's a real cool person, and that's why I don't want to see her go through this foolishness with this silent sissy of the pew. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like I listen, girl. You know why he ain't want to be laid up and fooled up with your ass when y'all first got married. You know why. You knew it from the very beginning, but you, like most other women, look at the stature of being with a man that's of the cloth versus living in real life for a second. No shade, Tasha. I like you a lot. I swear, Tasha, I do. I think you're such a sweet person. But send Miss Veron my way. See, I know how to handle her. You understand? Moving on. So Bree and Elijah meets to plan Shayna's baby shower before y'all tee me off, talking to people in the comments trying to act like that, man. Listen, that's a girl if I've ever seen it. You understand me? Like you listen, y'all can Bree and Elijah meets to plan Shayna's baby shower. I'm moving so Elijah claimed he'd been waiting for an hour, and he talks about how unprofessional it was, and if this was business or whatever. Well, bitch, it ain't. Y'all meeting up for Shayna's little shower, and Brienne is a grown woman who has grown women bills. All right, Miss Brienne works. All right, she don't make it bad because her because her because her mama and her brother are both doctors. They don't make it bad like that. And I could tell you the youngest. You understand? Moving on. Because Elijah be trying to make himself out to be so damn important. And I'm like, Elijah, girl. Anywho, so they talk about Shayna and Tasha's situation that we find out won't no situation. I'm skipping all over this place, but it is what it is. We find out that it really ain't no situation because she never should have had a problem with that woman in the first place because Shayna ain't never said nothing. See, that's how I know Veron is the silent sissy of the pew, as loud as it is. Because see, that's Queenie shit. He want to sit over here and run this woman, throat name drop this woman who was an actual friend of his wife's, and Carl's is stirred up that commotion to only turn around and say, well, he didn't hear that from her, or it wasn't her, or whatever the case may be. Whatever. Moving on, because there won't much to the episode. I'm just gonna be honest. Bree get the group together to talk about her career, and she lets them know that she used to be a stripper dancer for money. Um, and I love that the group didn't judge her, not even Elijah. Well, Elijah can't. Elijah can't. Elijah know why he can't judge no damn bad. But I liked how they, uplifted her and let her know that it's gonna be good, it's gonna be all right. And it is gonna be all right. You know how many elders and pastors and apostles that I know that were former strippers, former hoes, former pimps, former drug dealers, former thieves, former murderers. You know what I'm saying? Embezzlers of the worst kind, drug trafficking and all the rest of that stuff, child. I know a whole bunch a youth, a youth ministers and pastors and all the rest of that stuff that did worse than you, Bree. So please don't feel no way because you used to take your clothes off to help your mama out while your trifling ass daddy was running around here towing the words, singing about Jesus. And the whole time had you feeling like you had to go out there and strip to make sure that you and your mama and made ends meet, made rent and all the rest of that stuff. Bree got a story to tell. And y'all know I love Fran Hammond. He is one of my favorites. But and listen, ain't nothing personal, Fred. But I do want I want to interview Bree. Y'all know I don't really interview nobody like that. But I totally want to interview Bree. But see, Bree got to be real open and honest on my interview because the girls got questions, Bree, and we need answers. And we'll get the truth from you way quicker than we'll get it from Fred. Moving on. So Nikki called her husband that's in Shawshank Dion girl. Shout out to Dion child. And so she was letting him know about Bree's secret, which I didn't know or understand why he had to know that. But whatever. They talked, I guess she needed a scene. They talked no shade, but they talked about it or whatever. And then she says that she wants to bring Tasha to Shayna's baby shower and she wants them to have a conversation. Because she says that she doesn't want Shayna to think that she has the issue with her when she doesn't. The issue has nothing to do with her. And I'm glad that you said that, Nikki, because when we first got introduced to Shayna and she walked in and you didn't want to speak to her, I was really confused. And then to come to find out that it had nothing to do to you with you, I was even more confused then. So I'm glad that you said, you know what? That situation is between Tasha and her. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm friends with both. I love on both. And if I can help both come to a common ground, I'm going to do that versus, picking a side. Moving on. Especially because it ain't no side to pick because somebody around there lied. And I don't know if it was Miss Veron or who, but somebody around there lied and dropped that girl like that. And that was messed up. Anywho, Tasha goes to see divorce attorney William Hatchett about her options, but she abruptly leaves in the middle of it. Tasha, like I said, you did all of that, but then you showed up down to the baby shower without the ring on. And now you don't feel as though yeah, you feel stupid being laid up with that woman, okay, in this lesbian damn marriage that you was in. And now you feel guilty about it. I understand. I understand. Go on ahead and get out of that, sis, because Miss Girl don't want you. Now you got mad at Elijah, but see, look. Speaking of, the group comes together to talk about Bree and her little, you know, the little thing that she shared about her past and her being a stripper or whatever. And I understand what Jay Brooks is saying because Jay Brooks is absolutely right. While y'all aren't judging her and y'all not gonna judge her and y'all don't find nothing wrong with it, the fact that she wants to be in the gospel sector of the music industry, there are people that's gonna feel away about it. But then again, maybe not because look at what Latasha thieving ass got going on around here with Motown Gospel and all of this foolishness that she in, but they still pushing out her tad weak ass gospel album. So if they can do that for Tasha, Bree gonna be alright. Anywho, um, Tasha tells them about what happened. Um, with Varon not wanting the world to know that they was about to fornicate or whatever the case may be. Girl, I don't even think it was that. I'm gonna tell you, listen. Because see, Tasha, the thing is, look, you child, he probably fussed your ass out for letting them know the intimate details. See, he didn't want his dude to know that, he messed around and laid up with you, girl. He wasn't supposed to know that. You ran your mouth way too quickly for his taste, child. And then he don't want you no more. Moving on. But getting back to this. I'm gonna tell y'all what the issue is with Elijah. Elijah is like most church queens. Again, I say. And she gives what all of the tad church queens give. Always in the way, always over opinionated, always got something to say, always want to be heard, always need to hear their opinions come across in the forefront, or whatever the case may be. I really don't understand how the conversation went so left the way that it did. But if I had to pick a side, I would be on Tasha's side because Elijah does way too damn much. I feel like y'all have allowed him to get away with that for so long to the point where he doesn't find anything wrong with it. And it's like now y'all want to reprimand him with it on camera, but it's like, nah, don't reprimand him now. Y'all been allowing him to say whatever flying hell he want to say to y'all up out of his mouth about y'all situation. Don't try to reprimand him now because y'all on camera. That's really what I feel. Like if you didn't do it before, don't do it now on camera. Honestly. And that go for all of y'all. Because the fact that he feels so comfortable with doing that to y'all, even on camera, I know he did it off camera. Y'all just allowed it to happen. So I hear you, Tasha, but girl, don't get in your feelings now, child. Moving on. Bree and Tasha talk at Shayna's baby shower, and she tells her what happened with Elijah. That can rest where it's at. Tasha says that she talked to Veron, and well, before we get to that, this is when Tasha lets us know that she took the ring off, and she thinks that she's gonna go on ahead and go through with the divorce, and she doesn't want this no more. And good, child, and don't let that woman back in your bed. Dear God Almighty. I don't understand how y'all women can be a bed to any damn man, especially when you know the truth. Moving on. Um, so Tasha talks to Veron and he tells her that Shayna never had the conversation about their marriage. So who's lying? Who's lying? Either Veron's lying. Look, at this point, I'm confused about the whole thing. Listen, from what I know and from what Tasha said, Veron had an issue with her telling people their marital business, and Shayna's name came up. All right, that's the Cliff Note version. That's the version that I understand. Shayna is confused and betwixt, befuddled, and bewildered as to why her name would be brought up because she says that she's never said anything derogatory about their marriage. And then, Tasha, you said you've known Shayna for over 30 years. So it is kind of weird as to why you was just so quick to believe it and drop her like a bad habit. And now I don't know. Whatever. Elijah pulls Tasha to the side. He starts the conversation off with he ain't finna give her no apology. And she says, well, if you're not finna give me an apology for cutting me off and doing what you do, then we don't need to have a conversation. Then Elijah tells her to lower her damn voice. Okay, he pulled some more lower your mother effing voice. Okay. Tasha gets up and walk out and leaves. Nikki goes in to chase her. Shayna tells Elijah, bruh, not at my baby shower. Don't do that. Bree tries to talk Elijah off the edge. Jay Brooks climb on the edge because he finally wanted to get him together for yelling at Tasha the way that he did. And that was the end of the episode. I ain't got much. The episode ain't get much. I'm gonna be honest. But like I say, don't try to get Elijah together on camera now, because like I say, this been Elijah. And y'all swept it under the rug. So don't come up here. I finally figured it out. Don't come up here on camera now trying to get Elijah together. That's why he don't give a shit. Because he feel the same way I do. Y'all ain't had no problem with it before. Don't have no problem with it now. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode or whatever the case may be. And I think I'm gonna do a live later on this afternoon when I get home around maybe 4ish, 5ish, 6ish. I don't know. But I think I want to give y'all a child with a week because I haven't given y'all that in about a month. So I feel like we past due for one. So y'all be on the lookout for that link or whatever because y'all gonna get that from me sometime today. And yeah, until next time, I'm gone. Bye.